Action.
Hi there, how you doing? It's Jerome Boyle from Logan Boyle. As I mentioned in the last vlog, this is vlog number 2. Vlog number 2, we're talking about cheap props, okay? So, as I mentioned in the previous vlog, we were going to try and get some high-tech weapons for the bad guys. So what we did is we went out and we went shopping and we discovered some really cheap toys. Now, picked up some of these bad boys made by Nerf guns. This is a Nerf CS9 or CS6 deployable. Okay, it looks a bit like this. Looks like, you know, I know at the moment at a glance, nice big bright yellow toy. Press the magic button, boosh! It turns into a really bad boy machine gun. Okay, which looks really cool if you're like 10. Alright, but not very good for filmmaking. So we're going to work some magic on it. Just put it away. Boosh! Okay, and we got one of these CS6 Recons as well. You know, I think they cost about 22 or 23 quid here in the UK. I don't know what they cost in America. They're probably really cheap or whatever. As you probably know, for all the guys that are making props out of Nerf stuff, they've brought out the new disc system or the vortex system, which really sucks because it takes away from the beauty of making the props. Anyway, something like this, I don't like it. It's really yellow and it reminds me of a giant bumblebee. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to work our magic. We're going to take some of this, we're going to take some bits and bobs, and we're going to stick it on, and we're going to kind of come up with something absolutely amazing. Bear with me. Well, I've been working on my magic in my magic prop cave, and this is what I've come up with. Check this out. As you remember before, I showed you the CS6 deployable. Look at it now. Okay, looks nice and innocent. You know, if you're a sci-fi fan or whatever, lo and behold, it could be used as a camera or some kind of device. All of a sudden, the bad guys come on screen and it says, boosh! And we got red lights and stuff, and now it looks more like some kind of sci-fi weapon. Or, if you're a bit of an airsofter, like me, you can take real parts, for example, whoop, wah, and you can just add them on and make it some kind of bad boy, ultra modern weapon with silencers and stuff, and a big red shiny torch to make it a lot more interesting. Now you take that, for example, okay, totally legal to buy, and you do your mods to it. Lo and behold, you've got some kind of interesting new weapon. This is the kind of stuff we're going to be using on Call Charge. We're going to try and take completely diverse weapons along with the help, as long as we pray to the CGI god. He's going to give us some absolutely new awesome effects for the stuff. You can't go wrong. If you remember before, I showed you the CS6 Recon. Looked, well, basically, you remember how it looked. I've kind of converted it now, so it's a bit late to show you what it used to look like. Okay, but now, once again, thanks to the airsoft gods and the CGI gods, you know, you take pieces from old CGI guns like so. If you can remember the one before, nice big yellow thing. Yeah, add a nice like sort of ACOG type scope to it or whatever. Take the front, extend the barrel a little bit. Take the tip off an old crappy airsoft or a toy gun that you can get at the shop for just a couple of pounds. Flick it together. Take a magazine, you can either go for the short mags, like so. Now remember, when you're painting them, just a point here, obviously these things, boosh! When you're painting them, because of the plastic is kind of crappy, no disrespect to Nerf, I think Nerf guns are great for playing Nerf, but for making props, you're going to have to sand them down, you're going to have to use lots of sandpaper and get rid of all the logos that say Nerf on them and things like that. Or you can take some grables, like little plates and things, and you can just drill them in or whatever you want to do with the conversions. This is just plain and simple stuff. So as you can see here, I've got some grey primer on it, just to keep the paint on, yeah? Otherwise you end up with big yellow and orangey bits shining through. So we've got version number 1, which is basically the sniper rifle. Boosh! Okay? With the short magazine. Or, if you remember before, I don't know if you've seen the the high cap mags that you get. You add in a high cap magazine, make it look a bit more meaty, take the add-ons, add it all together, and you come up with a nice ultra modern weapon suit. There's that. It's looking pretty good. Obviously, the last lick of paint, you want to be really flash. You could put on an additional handle for the front, screw it together. Check out this bad boy now. We've got a nice, you can make up your own backstory of some super duper weapon that only costs you a few quid. It's completely legal, okay? It's just a toy at the end of the day, remember? And yeah, it's looking really good. Well, I think it looks good, but more to the point, it looks good on camera. Now, let's just try it out here. Oh, we've even got a little fancy laser cross thing in here. Yeah, and that's it. See you next time.